Next demonstration then, I want to look at some more angle cutting. And the jig I'm going to use for that one is this one. Same theme, slightly different shape. Now, for anybody who's got a set of stairs in the home, underneath the stairs, they've got small little glue blocks, and the glue blocks anchor the tread and the riser together. 9 times out of 10 you can't see them because they're covered up with plasterboard. But there's little glue blocks. The question now is, how do we cut a square piece of timber into a triangular section of timber? Because that's what the glue blocks are, they're triangular in shape. Well, we use a jig. Again, with this particular jig, it's 45-degree in section. So the timber that you're going to cut with this will fit into the jig and be supported. There's nowhere for the timber to go. It's supported throughout the cut. Can you imagine trying to cut a piece of timber like that on a machine like that? The answer to that question is you are in a world of pain. This is very, very unstable. One slip and it will twist one way or the other. As soon as it twists, it's going to come back and hit you. So you must never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, try and balance timber on an edge. The best way to do it is with a jig like that. It's supported, it's safe. So again, we'll set the machine up so we can do some angle cutting. The jig slides over the saw blade. There's a stop underneath so it can't go anywhere. We'll move the fence over to the jig so that's supported. We'll put the timber into the jig and we'll lower the mouthpiece down. Again, there is a slight conflict of interest. The guard is set as close as practically possible. The closest I can get it is the apex. But you can see I can get my fingers under both sides. But I can't guard it any better than that. So in the eyes of the law and the regulations, that's as good as we can get it. So again, we'll do the cut. We won't use the extractor, but we will make sure we've got our eyes and our ears on. So we'll fire it all up and we'll do the cut. So again, we can now take the material off the machine. Good practice to stand at the back. However, I can't get at it because it's too short. So I've turned the machine off. And you can see now, we've now turned a square piece into 2 triangles. It's safe. They're both the same size. These can then be cross-cut away. Who's doing a flat roof? People doing flat roofing will use the long tapered wedges to give you the slope of the roof. Around the edge of the roof where the felter will come to put his felt, you put triangular sections of timber to turn the edges of the felt up. These support the felt, so you'll be using these. It's all stuff to get the most out of your machine. However, it's to get the most out of the machine but making you safe. So again, we'll put that to one side. And that concludes the demonstrations for those aspects of this circular rip saw.